Good morning, Ron, and good morning, everyone. It is Monday, May 4th. Here's what's happening. President Donald Trump refuses to budge on Iran's latest proposal to end the war. That's because the White House says Iran has lost nearly $5 billion in oil revenue since the naval blockade was placed in the Strait of Hormuz 3 weeks ago. News Nation's Robert Sherman reports from Tel Aviv.
Iran in recent days has been more publicly acknowledging of the strain that the blockade is placing on their country, now hitting against the U.S. naval action again. The IRGC coming out today saying they are prepared to return to military action, and they claim that they've informed the Pentagon that there's a deadline for the U.S. Navy to lift its blockade, or else.
Trump says he won't lift that blockade until Iran agrees to halt any nuclear plans. The U.S. military is searching for 2 missing service members in Morocco. AFRICOM says they were reported missing on Saturday while taking part in a joint military exercise with NATO and African partners. The Health and Human Services Department says it's taking new steps to protect religious freedom for Americans of faith. HHS is highlighting a Justice Department report that claims past federal policies burdened the conscience rights of Christians and others. Officials say no one should have to choose between their job, serving patients, and their faith. HHS adds it will increase enforcement of religious liberty and conscience protection laws going forward. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is pointing fingers at the Biden administration after the shutdown of Spirit Airlines.
Spirit tried to merge with JetBlue. The Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg administration and DOJ tanked that deal. Immediately after that, they filed for bankruptcy. They were having financial problems. They filed for bankruptcy again last year. They were bleeding money.
That was him on ABC's This Week, where he added that he's proud of other airlines stepping in to help Spirit customers who need to rebook travel. He also said Spirit employees now have special access to apply for jobs with other American airlines. The discount carrier announced Saturday that it was canceling all flights and going out of business after failing to reach a deal for a government bailout. And thousands of Catholics this weekend took part in the 22-mile Walk to Mary. It's an annual pilgrimage held on the first Saturday of May that begins at the National Shrine of St. Joseph in Des Peres, Wisconsin, and ends at the National Shrine of Our Lady of Champion, the only approved Marian apparition site in the United States. In 1859, the Blessed Mother appeared to servant of God Adele Bryce and told her to teach children their catechism, the sign of the cross, and about the sacraments. Bryce went on to do that, traveling around Wisconsin to teach children in their homes. This is the 10th anniversary of the annual pilgrimage. And that is the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley. Back we go to Toledo. Here's Ron, Dave, and Pat.